brand new series on the channel. This time we're playing Project Hospital. My name's Leon, I'll be guiding you through this. And no, this is not where you start, this is what's capable of being built. This is actually one of the starting points in the game, and I just wanted to show you how it could be done. So again, you can see the sort of thing. Of course, got a couple of empty, but look at this. We'll go down to the ground floor first. And we'll drop the walls a bit away so you can see, and again you can zoom into all sorts of levels, you know, all the different bits and areas of hospitals. Yeah, it's quite impressive what is capable of this one. So of course you got your emergency room departments, X-ray, CT scans. What else we got that we can see here? This looks like a lab of some sort. Yeah, there's emergency. So the ambulance can pull up. And yeah, this looks like an on-call room. So you've got intensive care and emergency rooms. So yeah, that's that one. And then if we go up a level, some more on-call rooms. That's a lab. Intensive care. Toilets, of course, like every good game's got to have. That looks like a reception area. You got wards. That looks like that's a staff room, but the cleaner's in there because the cleaner's even got his own cleaning cart. These look like doctor's rooms. Another type looks like operating theatre. So all this. So yeah, lots of things capable, but we are not starting there. We're going to start with an empty plot of land. So this is our starting point. We've got an empty plot of land to start building our hospital on. And yeah, so you can see at the left here we've got some guides of things that we've got to do. We've, you know, I love this. I've played a little bit of it. I had recorded the first episode, but then there was an update to the game and I wanted to start again to make sure it all worked to this point. So this is a preview of this game. This game's not actually out until the 30th of October. So we're going to have a few episodes of this to kind of get our heads around it. I am recording all the episodes in advance because the beta is due to end not long after this first one comes out. So I'm recording enough to keep you occupied, hopefully until around the time it comes out. So the first thing we need to do, of course, start. We're not going to build a massive thing. Now, at the moment, money doesn't run out, but we're going to try and stay as much as we can within budget. I'm going to build on this bit of land to start with. So we'll do that. I'm also going to build on that bit there as well. And just to balance it up. So this is going to be our initial plot. One of the things, the first thing we need to do, of course, is give it some exterior walls. Just going to go with a natural brick to start with. Now these interior ones will probably alter as we build, and we've also got to add a way in. But before I do that, I want to jump into a reception room. So the reception room, if you hold it over, it tells you size. It's going to be 3 by 3 as a minimum. So I'm going to make mine 6 by 6. So yeah, we're going to do it that way. The reason I wanted to put that in first is because what I want to do next is put the door in relative to it. So we'll put a set of sliding doors. I'm going to put them there. Actually, no, I'm going to remove move. Okay, I'll try and move it. I want to move, I just actually do want to move it over one I just worked out. The reason for that is we're going to go back to here, is we want to put a corridor in. And I want a nice wide corridor, so it's going to be 4 by 4. Just put in like that to start with. And we'll add windows and all that in a second once we see where we put rooms. So, we want a waiting room as well. The waiting room's got to be 4 by 2. So it's going to be 6 by 6 there as well. So that's the first couple of bits. And then we'll want a try and work out the best way of doing this. Corridor. I want this going off that way. Yep, so that's that. So that means when we expand, the corridor is already in place to take us over to this part of the building. So this will be the main door for our part of the hospital. And we're going to put a, of course, like every good game, it needs a toilet. We'll make that one 5 by 5. We need some GP offices. Now you need quite decent sized rooms because there's a lot of equipment to put in these. So I'm actually going to make them 6 by 8. So it's one there. Actually, I'm going to make it 6 by 9. So I get 2 down that side then. How big is that space? Oh, look at that, that's by 9 as well, so we'll put another one there as well. So it's 3 doctors' rooms. And again, we'll need a corridor. And we'll go that way as well. Now the reason why I'm putting in quite a wide corridor is because there is a lot of things you can put in the corridor as well, and you don't want to be it all being blocked up. So I was just checking the size. Right, got that. We want a cleaning closet. Actually, I'm going to put the staff room in, so it's got to be 4 by 4. We'll put that in that size there, and we need a cleaning closet, which we'll put in that gap there. So that's kind of like the immediate stuff that we need to start with, the immediate rooms. So let's start with, we'll start with a doctor's room. Actually, what I'm going to do before I do that though is I want to just colour code them so we know what it is without, by looking at the floors as well. We'll go floors. So the doctors, I'm going to kind of give a blue and white checkered floor effect. Staff room can get a lovely orange light coloured tile will do. Now there's no walls on any of these yet, so that's something else I've got to put on. And I might not bring them all on at one time. Cleaning cupboard will be, we'll do that, they're kind of like a grey. Do a light blue. These are ceramic tiles anyway. Ceramic tile floor for the bathroom. We'll put dark coloured carpet for the waiting area, and we'll do a lighter coloured tile for reception, and we'll do a hardwood flooring in these corridors. Right, well, we need walls. So for these ones, we're going to, for this with the bathroom, we want these tiled walls. Now it does do the whole both sides, that's why I'm only doing the ones we can see. Corridor. Do it that way. So that wall up there will go like that. Staff room's going to have light wooded wall there. And we'll put brick top facade there. So if I go that way, you can see the relative. Oh, I know what we've got to alter. I need. So we've done that one for there. So that wall needs to be the same. Where is it? White tiled wall there, and light panelled wall there. Right, doctor's offices. Well, we come into that wall in a second. We're just going to do actually no, we won't. We'll do them that with that. So that wall there, and of course that wall there. This one needs to be where is it? That one? Yeah, that one. Now the waiting room is going to be open, so it'll have the same coloured wall as that. And I think, is that all the walls we kind of need at the moment? Yeah, we can come back to it. But the one other wall we need to do is this one. Drop the wall back to there. So this was, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have with one cubicle wideness. So we'll treat one as if it's a disabled toilet. So we'll come out 2 and that way. Okay. Now, of course, if you've got walls, you need to be able to get through them. So we need doors. And we're going to put the walls back up a second. So on these ones, we need a couple of toilet doors. We'll put a door there, a door there, one there. Right, this one's fairly obvious that we need it on that one, but we'll put the next one on that one and another one there. So that gives us access to all of those rooms. See, money is going down quickly. Right. Let's start building some stuff. So now you might not be able to see this clearly. In each of these there's the stuff you need, and there's a slight different colour. So anything with like the orange kind of background has to is a kind of must need or a variation of one of them. So like there's 2 sinks, you've got to have one of them in the room. This stuff in yellow is kind of like you've got to have kind of desired, and then these are all optionals. So the big thing we kind of need, the biggest thing to put in this room is the exam table. And you're going to be able to get the doctors needing to get to it, so we're going to put it over in this room. We're going to put it there. This room we'll put it there, and in this room we'll put it here. And we need the medical light, so there, there, and there. He needs a desk to work at, so we'll go for that one. So it'll go there. There, and this one will go there. He needs an office chair, and you see the things like the chairs automatically will snap to where they need to go. I'm going to put a patient chair there. There. Right, so that's those ones. We need a PC. And you see the green arrows again appear for that. We need some equipment cabinets. I'm going to put a disinfectant thing. Right, where are you going to go? Actually, I want it on that wall. I want it near the medical bit. That can go there. That can go there. That can go there. Transport biohazard bins. That one can go on that one. There. And there. Eye tests. So as you can see, we're getting through it. Paper holder, we'll put on top of these, one of these units. He also needs a printer as well, but again we'll put them over out the way. You can need a printer for prescriptions. So you can see there's even more equipment down here that we need to put in eventually. So we need this is like the blood test device. So what I'm going to do is, where are we going to go? Put a cabinet. This room here, we'll put that one there. That one there. That way we can put those. So technically we've got enough stuff already, but I'm going to try and put in some of these bits because it just improves diagnosis. So we need an equipment table. Just going to work with one at the moment because I want to make sure we get this set up right. Audiometer. And you can see then so that can go there. We then need a couple of stools. So that one works. So we'll put this one there. Now, as you notice, it's yellow, and also I've just noticed a problem that's not going to work at the moment. Right, hang on, let's get another equipment table. Choose that. Oh, come on. Want that. Put that on that table. So we'll put this one there. So yeah, as you can see, it's gone yellow. So because that means it's needing more stuff for it to work. So this one needs the stools. It's not always that simple to figure it out. Oh, again, this one has got a problem because it's not placed. But I am going to need another equipment table. So I'm going to put this one there. Actually, I should have put it in the other room. Let's do equipment table. I think that's right. Yep, that is still need a emergency EMG machine. That can't go there. Can't go there. Let's try like that. Oh, this one's not. I think this one has to go on a desk if I remember right. Yeah. I see a problem. Right. Okay. We have to do a bit of reorganising. I'm going to get a second table. Second office desk. Right, get that one. Put that there a second. Right. Grab that. No, not that. Yeah, that one works. Right. That's that piece of kit there. So we need to do the same in these two offices. Actually, I need to get rid of that. That. Probably have to buy them back, but get rid of those stools. Because that's the bit you don't get credited back if you have to get rid of them, but what we're going to do is we'll get everything set up the bare minimum just to get up and running, which is nearly there, and then we can start earning some money because we'll earn money very quickly. Right, that one's set up. So I need a desk. A chair. That's that one working. Put it there. Right, so that's that one up and running. We've got an extra stool there. So we're going to need one more piece of kit. So let's try this. Right, that's the wrong way around again. Oh, I can't put that there because of that. Right, let's move that. Right, that's that one. So I think that pretty much gets all of that room set up. So we need an equipment table. Can I get it there? Nope. Not quite enough space. Actually, we can put it in the middle of the room. So that's everything in that room. This one just needs a spirograph, which we can put there. Do that. Move that one to there. And then buy one more. And that's those. So we've got 3 doctors' rooms set up. Right, this next one's a bit more simple. We're going to do the waiting room because that way we can get the hospital open. I want a Q machine. So this is one of those bits where you go and take the ticket, and then we'll put a monitor so that way they know they're being called. We need some benches. So there. That'll do for now. So that is the basics. I'm going to put a vending machine there with a water dispenser next to it, and we'll dress up the corridors and all that. The only other room I want to get done is the bathroom, so we need toilets, put one there, one in there. We need a couple of sinks. Need a hand dryer or 2. We're just going to put one there. A couple of mirrors. Actually, are they on the right wall? Yeah, there you go. And a trash bin in the corner. Actually, we'll put a trash bin in the corner here as well. Actually, it's the one thing we didn't put in the doctor's offices, isn't it? Oh no, we put the biohazard bins. So, that's set up, that's set up. Yeah, that'll do for now. Right, so, of course, before we can open a hospital, we need some staff. So we go here and we go hire staff. So doctors, we need really looking at diagnosis. Of course, the better they are, the more expensive they are. So this guy is really cheap. So he's just basic. But what we will do is we will actually employ him for one. But I'm going to employ some decent ones to start with. So these two are really good. So I'm going to employ Mr. Miller. You can have room 1. We'll come back to the insurance company in a second. We will have a couple of resident doctors, I think. So he's, you can see the different specialities. So we're going to have David White, and we'll have, see, this is it, we get specialists, but we're not quite needing those yet. We'll have Sarah Cole, and that's those ones. We then need a nurse receptionist, so we're looking for this. So the receptionist, oh no, not the receptionist yet. We need, actually no, we don't need anything just now. Let's get the play button to start earning some money. Receptionist is when we get this area up and running. And the great thing as well is when patients come in, you can actually help with the diagnosis. So if they struggle, then you can actually tell them to do certain things. So, right, so we know the clinic is opened. We accept patients. So let's get our first patient through the door for this episode. Here we go. So, you took a ticket. I don't know if you heard the bell there, but you can see it's been called. And off they go. So patients usually appear, so there's another patient arriving. The only other thing is I'm going to do in this episode is, and we mentioned it already, was insurance companies. So this is the diagnosis going on. So if you actually click the patient, it tells you all the diagnosis. So as they go through the different bits, you can see all the diagnosis changing. Again, the possible examinations and available treatment. So as they get down, so diagnosed, she's got shingles, but this is going to go through just to make 100% sure. Next patient's arrived. But yeah, the other thing we mentioned earlier was insurance companies. So here, this is what it is. So we've got this one running at the moment. We actually make a loss on patients, but if we've treated 10 in a day, we make a 10,000 government grant. And as you get better, you can unlock more. Eventually, what we want to do is stop taking these ones because they cost us money. We want to make sure people are being properly treated. But you can see as you get different things, you need to unlock different rewards. So, yeah. Another patient's arrived, and off they go to be treated. Let's see. So he's prescribed her some ointment for her shingles, antipyretics, and everything. And then of course you'll get billed for it. There you go, prescription being done. Done. We made a little bit of money off it. So that's given us more insurance. The next one's opened up. We will take that. And we've got to treat 15 a day to get the stat lab. But that's going to do us for this first episode. That's us got up and running. So in the next episode, we will then now start expanding the hospital and working towards getting the next level of development. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you haven't already done so, leave your comments below. And of course, check out the links if you want to add this to your wish list. As I say, it's coming out the 30th of October. I highly recommend. I think it's brilliant. But until the next episode, bye bye for now.